Hello everybody, this is Danny from Deep South Homestead. We are here today. I want to show you how to tell when a pear is ready to pick off of the tree. Now when you pick it off the tree, it's not going to be ready to eat. So I'm going to show you how you pick it. We're using our Hoss tool bucket today because this makes it extremely easy to pick in. The way it fits over your shoulders and everything, you can tote a good bit of weight. Now the way you tell if a pear is ready to pick is if you lift gently on it and it comes off. That's how you know when a pear is ready. If you just lift up gently, say that one, it didn't come loose. That one came loose. That one came. That one. That's how we know that we're right at the point where they start getting ready. You don't want to be twisting and pulling on them to rid them off. You just want to gently lift on them, and if they come right off, then it's time to pick them. If you wait till a pear gets where when you mash it up here at the top, if it's soft and it's on the tree, then the chances are that the core has already rotted, because pears ripen from the inside out, and that's why you want to pick them a little bit early so we can ripen them off the tree so we can get them before they rot. Okay, we got some pears that's way up in the top of our tree out there that we can't reach because we didn't cut the top out of the tree. I'm fixing to try to build a little old catch system and see if I can reach up there and get them pears without dropping them all the way to the ground and bruising them up. And what we've done, took a Maxwell House coffee can. I'm going to punch a couple of holes right up here next to the top of it. Don't want to. This plain old tie wire like you use on a farm. Everybody got to have plenty of tie wire. Let's see if we can stick it through the call it tie wire, baling wire, whatever you want to call it. There's been about as many jokes made about it as there are people to make the jokes. Now ultimately a metal can would be better to do this with. But we don't have, they don't hardly make metal coffee cans anymore, or at least they don't where we live at. Alright, let me this is just something makeshift to try and get those pears out of that high part up there. Went out there in the woods and we cut us down a little sapling. Put the wire all the way around the can. And we're going to actually do that again. Like I said, this is just makeshift. This is just something to use temporarily. They actually make a little basket system you can buy, but here on the homestead we always try to do things without having to go to town and buy something. Okay, there we have a long pole. This thing is an extremely long pole. Maybe we can reach up in the top of the pear tree and be able to scoop some of the pears out. Alright, here we go. We're going to see if this will... Alright, we're going to take them down.
This is our second pear tree. He's getting some of the, this one didn't have as many pears, but we had to cut this tree back last year because of a fire blight. But it's come out really pretty this year, so next year we should have quite a few pears. Danny's pear picker makes things a lot easier to get the pears that are in the top of the tree instead of having to climb ladders.
We got another harvest to go on the tree. I'll probably do it in the next couple of days after we take these others out of the refrigerator. These are two different varieties of pears here. They stay hard, but they make the best pears for eating because even after you've canned them, they're still crunchy tasting. Okay, this is our second harvest off of the pear tree. We're not going to take any more off right now because we don't have any refrigerator room. We're going to chill these down for 2 days and then we'll make our third picking. And then this is another pear tree that we have. We took our first harvest off of it. We're going to put them in the fridge for 2 days and take them out and let them set and ripen to get ready to can.
The bottom crisper is full of pears. We'll give it a couple of days and we're going to lay them out for a day or two and then we can.
Okay, we've got the refrigerator full. We can't hardly put any more in here and it's not going to hurt to stack them up right here because they're only going to be here for 2 days. It's not like they're weighting down each other, bruising. We're just running them through the chill process before we take them out and let them ripen. Okay, what we've got here, we have 2 different pear trees here, 2 different varieties. We just took them out of the refrigerator. We're trying a new system this year that says you should refrigerate them for 2 days and then let them set for 4 days or until they start getting soft around the top of the stem, and then they're ready to can. They say they're sweeter that way and do better. So this is an experiment. This is only part of what's on our trees. We didn't want to do all of them just in case it didn't work. So we got about, I don't know, I guess there was 2.5 5-gallon buckets here. So we're going to try these and see how they work on this particular method before we can. Decided today to do our pears. We got so many of them that's ready. We've had them in the refrigerator. We've taken them out and we've been letting them rest on the floor in here in a cool house for 3 days now. This is the 4th day and it's time to start peeling them and putting them in the lemon water, getting them ready to start canning. Now we take the cores out of all of ours so that we just have the little quarter halves. That way you don't have so hard core in the middle of it. And when we get through, these peelings and cores and all this stuff will go to the pigs. Nothing gets wasted at Deep South Homestead. There's always an animal that takes up the scraps and uses them. Some people actually cook the peelings down and make jelly out of them, but we've got so much jelly right now that we've got to make till it's just not worth it to us right now. We're just going to be feeding ours to the livestock because it takes out some of our feed we have to buy.
Here we have our water and sugar mixture. We make a light syrup, a really extra light syrup, I guess you would say. It's 5 cups of water to 1 cup of sugar. It's according to your taste how thick you want your syrup, but usually most people do 5 cups of water to 2 cups of sugar. But this one's going to be extremely light. We're going to put our pears in here and cook them for 6 minutes. We have our pot full of pears. We're going to boil these for 6 minutes. On the back we are starting with our jars and our lids. We have everything ready to start putting them in jars. And these will be, they're starting to get hot, starting to boil, so I'm going to give them about 6 minutes when they get to a good boil. The pears have been cooking for 6 minutes. We're taking a hot jar out of the water over here and filling it full of pears up to the top ring, and then adding the light syrup to it, and then we're going to cap it and put it in the canner. We have 5 quarts of pear halves and 2 pints of sliced pears in little cubes. We're going to boil them for 25 minutes.
Right. We put the towel on top of here just momentarily because these lids have water on the top of them, and that towel will suck the water up off the lids, and then when we take them off, they're completely dry. Okay, we're sitting here looking at our jars of pears. This is what we've done today. This is our first harvest off of the pear tree. We probably have this many more to go. It's just that we give out today and we stop. So we've got all these pears here that we've done today. Let's see, there's 22 quarts and 5 pints done today.